Hey Commanders, welcome back to Commanders of Money headquarters, also known as my basement. And we're under construction right now, so be patient as we get through these next couple episodes with what we're doing down here. Pretty soon it's going to be cool, though. It's going to be awesome down here. Anyway, we're doing Millionaire Monday episode 2, and I had the most amazing conversation with some people, and we're going to call them Iron Man and Iron Woman, and you're going to see why in a minute. But this couple, several years ago, they were 15 years old. They met, they fell in love when they were 16 years old. They had a baby, and so many people told them, you're so young to have a baby, you're not going to make it. They talked about adoption, talked about a lot of things, and they ended up staying together, staying committed to each other. They kept the baby, and when they were 19, they moved into a house when they were, and it was all they could afford, and it was just this rundown beater house, drug house. So people, people were stopping by their house to buy drugs because it looked like a drug house. Most of the house didn't have electricity. I mean, just like run down in shambles, and they fixed it up. They actually added another story onto the house, which is amazing because I couldn't do that. I can barely finish my basement. It's taken forever, as you guys have probably seen. But he put a whole new story on his house, which is amazing. So they did that. They were able to sell the house and make a good chunk of money. They bought a new house, fixed that up, were able to make even more money, and we're very fortunate with the timing of the real estate market on their houses. They had the opportunity when a family member was moving to purchase that person's ironwork company. So Iron Man, that's why we're calling him Iron Man, it's the iron company. He went in with his brother and purchased this ironworking company, and they tried to make a go at it. And there was times it was super tough, and there was times where they were almost on welfare. 2010, 2011, super hard for them. They didn't think the business was going to stay afloat. And the things that this guy is doing, just to keep his family afloat. After a few years, he had more kids going to college. He was flipping cars. Flipping lots of cars to pay for his kids to get through college. And he would buy a car and he'd just learn. He'd figure out how to flip a car, how to make it better, how to do all these things. And he would just learn and learn and learn. And he'd flip houses and flip cars and sell them to make money. And he'd do these things and just work crazy hours to sell these cars and sell homes and stuff that he had flipped to make money to put his kids through college. And his wife went through college and is a registered nurse now, but now the company is doing far better. They got several employees. Company's taken off. They've been able to purchase 5 other homes that they rent out, plus the iron company. Plus, she's gone through nursing school. It's crazy. So she's a registered nurse. She's busy saving lives and just loving that. She also works 3 jobs. She also does substitute teaching. And those birthday parties, they're fortunate and they have a lot of cool farm animals and stuff. So they throw birthday parties where kids can go play on all the cool stuff that they have at their house. And it's really cool to see. He's crazy busy still. Now they're in a much better financial position than they were before, when they were on the verge of going to welfare, when they were living in the drug house. Have a beautiful, amazing house, several homes that they rent, doing amazing now. And you think back to like where they were back in the day, like pregnant, 16, you have a baby when you're 16. Your parents, even your parents don't have a lot of faith in you. People tell you you're not going to make it, and to give up, and they just fought back and they grind and work their butt off. And how's he going to pay for things? I'm going to find a way to pay for something. I'm going to buy a car and fix it up, and I'm going to sell it. That's so awesome. Let me see here. So what they credited it to, their success, huge success, hard work, dedication. Said you got to take chances. It doesn't just come. You got to take chances. You got to put yourself out there. You got to do some crazy things. Take chances. And the big thing they kept mentioning is it all comes down to motivation. That was my favorite quote. It all comes down to motivation. He said so many people that he's got lots of employees and he tries to hire people. He's like, so many people don't want to come to work. So many people don't want to work. They just want stuff given to them. And then you got people like this guy who's just out there grinding, and he's so motivated and he's working so hard. And it is so inspiring to see all the stuff that they're doing. Now they have 8 children, which is awesome. Huge success story. Providing tons of jobs for other people. She's working, she's saving lives at her job. They're providing jobs for other people. They're just giving so much back to the community, and it's fun to see. Just making sure I got everything, because this was an amazing meeting, and I loved it. I love talking to them, and I love just the motivation. It all comes down to motivation. Sometimes you hear like, whatever, you just need, like, you need to think positive, or you need to whatever. And no, like, you got to work. You got to get up early. You got to grind. You got to be motivated and not give up. And you got to take chances. It's hard to put yourself out there and take chances, but you got to do it. And that's what I've learned from Millionaire Monday lesson number 2, episode number 2. It's amazing. Ironman and Ironwoman. They're an inspiration for all of us. If you know anyone else that could be an awesome story or a boring story, whatever. We don't discriminate. Let us know, and we'll do an episode on them and how they got to their level of success. So if you know anyone, let us know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you can learn some stuff from the people who are uber successful in this world. And I appreciate so much for watching. It means a ton to us that you watch these. Thank you so much.